Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Film Buds podcast. This is episode number 143. And my name is Henry.
I'm Chloe.
This time around, we have a review of Waves from 2019. And if you missed last week, we're slimming down a little bit for the time being due to scheduling and other things. So we will just be doing the review. We do have a listener comment, and then we also will have a single pick of the week. So we're
discerning.
Yeah. We're just condensing things a little bit for the time being, seeing how the new structure works. And so thanks again for joining us. Chloe, it's great to see you.
You too, Henry. What's new?
Oh, not too much.
Crack-a-lackin'.
I went to the mountains this weekend.
Oh,
which was it was nice. I had on the way there, I had a nice conversation with a employee who worked at the drive-through window of a Starbucks. Gotcha. So that was cool.
And they ended up going with you.
Shout out to her.
Hallmark movie.
Yeah, that was fun. Other than that, not too much.
Wait, which like Asheville or what?
No, Boone, Blowing Rock area.
Oh, you would go to Boone.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What about you, Chloe?
Oh, fine. Not much to report.
Yeah.
Very fortunate, of course, feeling gratitude. The weather is switching to the witching season, my favorite time of year.
Yes.
So, that's got its pluses and minuses this time around. But all in all, good. I love Halloween. I love fall.
I know.
Love it all. So it's sad because can't do stuff, but like, at least I'm here to not do it,
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Oh, yeah. And you too, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to really have to start going off like on, trick-or-treating the houses with the bowls outside. That was like take one or take two or whatever.
Sure. That's going to be the new thing now.
It was all leading up to this, wasn't it? Years of training.
I guess they had the right idea.
Oh, yeah.
Ahead of the curve.
We only have two kids in my neighborhood, so they get whole bowls of candy.
Oh, yeah. Lucky ducks. Lucky ducks. All right, well, let's jump in. If there's nothing else, let's get to our review of Waves.
Waves. Thank you.
Let's do a big time.
Jump into that pool and make some. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
We do have a clip as well. Chloe's got it this time. Take a listen.
No, you have it this time.
Oh, okay.
Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not rude. It doesn't boast. Love also forgets wrong.
I will always love you how I do.
It's been hard, hasn't it?
Let go of a prayer for you.
How you doing with everything?
I'm good.
Just a sweet word.
You know it's okay if you're not.
The table is prepared for you.
I'm trying to give you the tools to succeed in this world. It's not easy out there. Everything I do is for y'all. Everything.
Okay, as we said, Waves came out in 2019 and is written and directed by Trey Edward Schultz. It stars Kelvin Harrison Jr., Lucas Hedges, Taylor Russell.
My guy.
Yeah, Alexa Demi, Sterling K. Brown, Renee Elise Goldsberry, Clifton Collins Jr., and a few others, I guess. The synopsis traces the journey of a suburban family led by well-intentioned but domineering father as they navigate love, forgiveness, and coming together in the aftermath of a loss.
Ugh, God.
Yeah. This one is a A24 film. We're both big fans of A24, of course.
Yeah.
Huh?
I am, but also I'm not. Like, I can't tell if it's me being a hipster or them being too hipster. Like, I can't tell if it's me. Like, now they're more mainstream. I'm like, or if it's truly because they've got more successful and more money and stuff like that. They've, forgotten where they came from,
It's possible.
Quote the Frank Ocean song in the trailer for Waves, which was like my favorite trailer of the year.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're selling out. Maybe
I don't know. Yeah, not even selling out. Just like too confident. You know what I mean? It's like, what is that line? There's a Killer's lyric that goes, "How do you know if you're right if you're not worried anymore?" It's like that.
Yeah.
That you're right. Not
still enjoying the new Killers album, Chloe?
Of course.
Yeah.
But of course, Henry. Of course. It gets better. It gets better and better.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drink wine. I can't eat cheese. But better with age,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was going to say Dick Van Dyke, but he's always been great. Well, he's not alcoholic anymore, so I guess like Dick Van Dyke.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Chloe, do you want to now you
dolphin? I mean,
yeah. Now, Chloe, as you were just saying, this is when you were looking forward to.
Oh,
at least,
much.
At least when we were watching the trailer, you were into it. Do you want to start off?
You start off.
Okay. So it is done by the guy who did It Comes at Night.
I hated it.
Really? Okay.
Keep
Interesting. It is done by the guy who did It Comes at Night, which I liked a lot. I know
it's the same boy, isn't it? It looks like the same boy. Joel Edgerton's son.
Oh, it might be actually.
I'm pretty positive that's the same boy.
It's been so long since I've seen that.
I like him. Lots of charisma.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't come through in this movie, I can tell you that. Oh my God.
That one was pretty divisive, but I enjoyed it.
Just like the way you say divisive is divisive.
Is it?
Keep going.
Okay. I had seen the trailer with Chloe a number of times. Other than that, I didn't really go in with any expectations.
Yeah, me neither.
In the first half, I was not sure if I liked it or not. But then how starkly different basically each act is for all you film school students out there. Acts, the technical term.
Yeah, acts, very technical.
Yes, I thought it started off almost like a Harmony Korine movie, then turned into a Safdie Brothers movie, and then ended like a Barry Jenkins movie.
I agree with you that it all could be attributed to other directors.
Yeah,
it was not original. I was like, am I watching a freaking? It seemed like it came off like a music video, but in the worst possible way to me. I
see that. I think overall, by the end, I was enjoying it a fair bit. I'm glad that the first half was not the whole movie. I had seen that kind of movie before, and then how starkly different it is in that second half. I liked the contrast there, but I still enjoyed the journey of the first half, as unsettling as it was, because it's basically shot and lit like a horror movie in a lot of ways, and tonally and musically. In that way, it feels like a Safdie Brothers movie, like a psychological decline of a character. The Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross score, which is great, that in that way, and then also sound design. That's what reminded me of a Safdie Brothers movie. I think it's very aggressive and sharp. The second half, I really liked the sister. I thought she was great. And
I thought the acting in this movie was really good. Especially, I loved the sister. I totally.
I thought she was great.
I thought she was the standout. Like, I hope she's in like everything ever.
Yeah,
I thought she was so good.
I agree. The Kelvin Harrison Jr., he kind of has the decline of all declines in that first half. It's just a spiraling mess. And
I'd rather watch Basketball Diaries.
Reminded me of Foxcatcher a little bit in terms of
Well, there's wrestling.
No, but in terms of this athlete battling with these internal conflicts and this, pulling one way or the other, I thought.
Oh, it did give me a little bit of, but I'm just sensitive, I guess. But it gave me I had some PTSD moments. But that's not why I didn't like it at all. But I was like, oh, God. Those drew me in more than anything else, especially like in the first half, was like But it was just it was like he tried to pack in way too many punches, no pun intended, I guess, way too many punches. Like it all came, just the whole movie felt very, for lack of a better word, like fraudulent to me. Like it just felt so like
overbaked.
if you draw a house on a piece of paper, right? And like color it in, but not very well, and then hold it up to, this might be my review, my rating here, but then to hold it up, then like holding it up in front of a field or whatever with the wind, but then like it's windy and it bends over and it's like, oh, there's nothing there. I'm holding it with my hand and it's just flapping in the wind, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
and then he would see that, the director would see that and be like, wow, that's so beautiful. And then like not even pick up the paper when it blew away because it's art now. No, it's littering.
Yeah, review done, I guess. That's all. I see that. I do think that even though I enjoy his horror and psychological tone more so in It Comes at Night, I think that how it's done in the first half didn't totally mesh for me with the story. That it's a psychological decline and breakdown, but I think that his overbearing horror, unnerving tone kind of worked against
it.
The
undermined
movie.
The situation.
I think so in some ways, yes. But then the second half, it is very much more calming in a lot of ways, and I enjoyed the relationship between Lucas Hedges and Taylor Williams is her name.
She's great.
Yeah. Taylor Russell. I thought that was
made me mad personally, but
how so?
To answer your question in the most long-winded way possible, as usual, like first of all, I didn't know the director of It Comes at Night. Like I was like, oh, I've seen that movie, right? Like, yeah, and like I didn't see the follow-up one, about his aunt or something. Did you see that? No, I didn't see that. Yeah. His this isn't his follow-up movie. This is like his third movie.
Really?
Yeah, I know exactly. So
well, I did see his first movie, or the movie he did before It Comes at Night, which is Krishna.
Oh, I got them in reverse order.
Yeah, so he did. Here, let me look here. Okay, so he did Krishna, It Comes at Night, and then Waves.
Oh,
yeah.
Pardonnez-moi. Okay,
fine.
Well, in any case, I didn't see Krishna. I saw It Comes at Night, and so I didn't know anything about him. And then while I was watching this, and then I like saw his IMDb picture, I was like, "Skirt, what's going on here?" Especially as you get further and further into it, like obviously, okay, so he's like a very white man, a white man, right? Well, I hope it's obvious. I don't think like casting should be like, oh, well, I'm like me. Like, I'm not going to, well, I might cast only Jews, but that's just because I'm obsessed with them and, on the lookout for Jimmy. You know what I mean? My point is, like, I don't think a black, like Barry Jenkins doesn't have to only cast black people.
Right.
But it comes down to the kind of experience, the stories you're telling, everything. So I think part of why it's so hollow, if you're going to take a shot in the dark about what like a Dr. Phil episode will be about or something, that's probably about the same as all the things that happen in the first half of this movie. It's just like
it's pretty relentless,
especially for like young black man, drugs, baby daddy, like like all that kind of like athlete, because black people are good at athletics, like that kind of stuff. Okay, it's like this is like I feel like the writer director of this movie is at that auction in Get Out. Okay, that's how I feel. And I know I'm coming off hard, but like this is really how I feel. Like this is not your experience in America, like especially, timely, whatever. It's always been timely with black men in the police system, okay? Right?
Wait, Chloe, I thought Trump started all that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow.
He's really gotten a lot done.
Yeah.
Starting white supremacy. It's impressive for 4 years.
In those 4 years, he's condensed a lot.
But point is, like, you're going to put all this on a young black man, even though it's not at all your experience. And, like, you're going to have... I love, and I've talked about this a lot, Native Son is one of my favorite books. by James Baldwin, but it's like done with the reverence and respect and understanding and complexity. Like there's just so much into it with that story. Like I'm not saying a black man has never killed somebody, right? Like obviously, but like Native Son is so beautiful. It's just this is so empty and he has no business in this area at all, especially in this day and age. If you're going to nominate to show a black family with like many of the stereotypes anyway, and try to turn it some other kind of way, like he doesn't no, he can't.
Right.
That's what movies are for. So you can kind of share your story, whatever kind of ways, with everybody else, right? And also, apparently, he's been like, this is like his, which is, I don't know why that's such a thing right now. Like his movie, this is his that he's been thinking about for like over a decade. He says he's been working project. On this. Yeah, for over a decade. You've been thinking about this poor black, like this, destined for sadness, like black family for 10 years. What are you doing? Like that's weird. And then apparently it's also, to quote, semi-autobiographical. It's like, what part of this? Because first this is a Robert Durst moment. I don't know if you're accidentally confessing to something or you're like Rachel Dolezal or whatever her name was. Like, I don't understand. Or third option, they're all bad, by the way. If there's a door number 4 out there, somebody can let me know. But door number 3 is he thinks he's Lucas Hedges, who's this little, probably who he thinks he is. He's this little improv loving,
great guy. Not to interrupt you.
I love Lucas Hedges. Is that the question?
No. And I can answer from my perspective. If you were the girl being asked out, would you say yes? If someone came up to you like that and acted in that way, not say it's a bad thing necessarily, but acted in that way, would you say yes to a date? The kind of awkward,
dress
unsure.
Like that. Well, just because I'm me, I tend to say no as much as possible. But
sure.
Dang. I mean, here's the thing, Henry, and I know you say you have an answer from your perspective. Relatively, no offense to you or our listeners, especially the ones who already don't like me, but like a lot of boys are creepy.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Don't get it, and they're so honestly, probably, yeah, I'd give it a go just because he's so not creepy.
Right. No, I mean,
comparatively.
No offense taken. A lot of men are very weird.
He was like, I'll meet you, or like, we'll meet up or whatever. It wasn't like, give me your, it was nothing like possessive-y about it. Nothing. And he was even like, I didn't think you'd show up. And like, that
very Lucas Hedges.
That's the scenario I want to, I love Lucas Hedges. That is the scenario I want to be in. Like, I could not show up if I didn't want to.
Well, that's completely rational.
I know you'd be like, absolutely not. Is that what you're thinking? Because he came off like a dork?
No, I'd probably say yeah.
Really?
If I was a man, which I am, if I was a man and a girl came up...
What if it was Chris Evans? You'd make an exception for Chris Evans.
If Chris Evans... If it was really Chris Evans and he was like and it was Captain America, I probably would.
I didn't say Captain America. I said Chris Evans.
No, but I mean like the real Captain America, the real Chris Evans.
Yeah,
I'd say yeah, but no, I thought I enjoyed the second half a lot. I thought the discussions of guilt and forgiveness and frustration. I thought all that worked pretty well. The scene with Sterling K. Brown and the daughter on the picnic table, I thought that was excellent. So there were definitely scenes that really worked for me. I agree about the first half in particular. There was something that felt
fraudulent.
Yeah, and inauthentic about it. However, tonally and from an atmosphere perspective, it worked well. But I think that on the surface, it works well. But then thinking about it more deeply, there are more issues there than there should be.
From the get-go, honestly, it didn't work for me. And I looked up the director during the movie because I was like, this feels so not it. It was like it made sense, I guess. It confirmed my suspicions upon watching. So like even surface level to me, it didn't work just because it felt so fake in so many ways. And like, I'm getting really sick of like these tired plot points being put into movies, even though they're like real people's lives, but just use music video vignettes, which obviously I'm all about, but like enough. The last time I needed a club scene was freaking Black Swan. Like, I'm sick of these same kind of things.
The neon lights.
Over. Oh my God. Over and over and over. I'd much rather watch mid-90s, even if it's less interesting or whatever, just because this is so, ugh. And if it's autobiographical because you met a girl whose older brother, whatever, all that kind of stuff, like, that's not your story to tell either, bruh. Like, you don't marry into that or whatever, being able to tell that story. Also, I'd love for Sterling K. Brown to play a different character than the one character he always plays. Which is great.
You should see him in The Predator. He is so good in The Predator. And
I like him, and I love him as a, like, I think.
Oh no, I mean character-wise, you should see him in that. It's a really good performance.
Then I should, because everything I've seen him in is just the same. Even Black Panther, it was like the same stuff, which, like, again, is fine in some ways, but like, I'd like a different flavor. So maybe Predator, but like, even so, just so many roles are just, it's just kind of like the same. I felt like everybody was just in it for like the acting thing. To have the, like, Joaquin Phoenix just wanted to play the role or whatever, like that kind of, like, the very selfish, self-centered kind of acting. Do that and like go take an acting class or get an acting coach, even if you don't need one, to like work that stuff out on your own. In a movie, and that should not be the focal point. And that's just what I get from Sterling K. Brown a lot. And it just really bothers me a lot because
that's fair.
It ends up coming off repetitive. A lot of the people in this movie, I've noticed in interviews and stuff, are like very charismatic and far more interesting outside of this movie, which I feel like is difficult to do and not a good thing. They lose they get demagnetized in the movie.
Yeah. His style, it is very kinetic and free-flowing, and the movie is very intimately shot. The cameras were always so up close and from these unconventional angles, and at times I think it did kind of strip the, as you were saying, the charisma from people, and it was more so serving the style of the movie rather than the central story and characters.
This isn't going to come off well because I'm about to trash a lot of people. This is like the new style from, if you ask me, of very self-serving or self-set, like where projects are all about like the director, the creator, whatever. It's like he opened he was the first one to open a new coffee shop, an underprivileged area, and was like, the next door he sees moving is like, oh, gentrification, am I right? It's like, can you believe this is happening? And then use like the N-word or something. Don't know. No, you did it first. You just not looking. And that's why everyone's stuff looks the same. Ugh, it just really bothers me. It really does. No, to me, none of this movie was worth it at all. I'm actively mad about it. Like, I'd rather watch Euphoria. If you want an actual version of this, just watch Euphoria. It's so good. Zendaya, shout out. The Emmys made me very happy, so that was nice. Oh, the whole thing just made me mad, and it was so unoriginal. I didn't see one original shot in this. Oh, another thing I meant to say about it, the new generation of self-centered and filmmakers is like, apparently, you know, when they're like in the Lucas Hedges and I feel bad for forgetting her name, even though you said it, Taylor. Yeah. When they're like in the car and stuff for like 2 seconds, they shot that over 3 days with no script. Okay. Quote unquote road trip, 3 days of like doing stuff.
Jeez.
It's just that kind of thing. It's like, I'm much more here for Greta Gerwig. She has it mapped out. It's just like a respect for the art form. I get Martin Scorsese putting Robert De Niro in front of a mirror and being like, be your character is totally different than taking like, way too, like blowing budget and people's time and everything, like way too much of all the resources, a car, and being like, okay, you two are on a road trip for 3 days. We're just going to film whatever you do.
Yeah.
Like, that's great. How about you just write them dialogue that makes us think they actually have met each other? It's really annoying to me. Again, I like a type A director, but I can certainly go loose. Like Harmony Korine, for example, probably can, a little bit more of that. because I don't like his stuff most of the time, but like he can put it together well. It's like liking it versus respecting it. And this was just like when you're using a sewing machine and you can be pushing the pedal and it looks like it's going up and down and everything. But if the pressure foot isn't down, nothing's being sewed.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not much of a sewer, but I get the analogy.
You go through all the motions and it mimics sewing exactly. You are sewing, except the thread it didn't go into the fabric. Just trust me. I'm mad about it.
I trust you.
I'm mad about it.
Yeah,
that woke you in here back me up with that sewing thing. That really fell apart, but dang. Ugh.
Yeah, we'll have to have him on to verify the driving scene. I thought that scene was fine. I get the whole like loose improv thing that could be annoying, but I don't think that scene in particular was, of everything in the movie, I thought that scene was fine. I thought that worked, and so I don't really.
But he did that the whole movie. Like there was it's like Stanley Kubrick level amount of footage, and I just from the more technical standpoint, that just gets 0 marks from me. Rude.
As I said before, I enjoyed the second half a lot more, where it was calmer and it was an interesting contrast. But I agree. The initial setup doesn't work that well, and so then it hurts everything else after it.
Something happens that, by the way, happens way too much in America, whether it's right or wrong, whatever, but it's like, okay, let's move on now. It's the idea, whether people do things right or wrong, whatever, just leaving them once they've done something wrong is a big part of the problem societally. So to do that in a movie that claims to be cathartic,
that's fair enough.
Oh, I have a white boyfriend now, so I'm not sad. He helps me with nothing particularly except by virtue of like being there. Give me a lollipop, for God's sake. But in order for it to feel like an equal exchange, I have to help him with the toughest thing ever. No, girl, you need self-care. This is not it.
Okay. Anything else about Waves, Chloe?
Yes, one last thing.
Please.
The men were allowed to be super complex and the women weren't. And that's really annoying. Not exclusively because Lucas Hedges was a throwaway. Father and son, very complex, dark, brooding, mixed up, confused, but only wanted things to be good and to, serve everyone, everything like that, right? Very, very, very complex characters. They were given tons of space and you always kind of felt for them. The women were just supportive roles and supportive people, sad inside, and it was their problem, basically. They could say something about being sad, but it was always in response to the man across from them. It was never them having their own scenes, their own moments. It was always a response to who the man was or what the man was doing.
Yeah.
And if it was the other way around, it'd be the same problem. Yeah, this movie just literally made me mad. It's been a while. It's been a while since a movie has made me this mad.
Yeah.
I want to know what Barry Jenkins thinks of this movie. I really do.
I'd be curious about that as well.
Okay.
Well, out of 5, Chloe?
I'm just thinking about it. I'm mad. I'm mad again. And you think of the demo who would probably watch this movie just because of the way things are at the moment and everything. Because there's probably like upper middle class white people watching this. Oh, the tragedy of the black man in America. That's sad that he's a bad person. Oh, okay. Oh, look, good things can still happen anyway for his family, even though he's hard. Oh, that's nice. Click. Ugh. Negative 18
it's
stars.
3.5 for me.
What'd you give it?
3.5. Okay, well, as I said at the top of the show, so when we have them, we'll do listener questions, comments.
And we love them.
Yeah, the Film Buds podcast at gmail.com is where you can reach us at. Also, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Film Buds. So if you haven't followed us there yet, please do. And this one is just a comment, just a friendly comment. This is from Raph. He says, "Hi, Henry and Chloe.
What's up, Raph?
I discovered Film Buds a few weeks ago by searching for a review of It Chapter 1.
Oh, nice. I still love those. Oh my God. I was talking to Allie about it yesterday.
Oh yeah. I have been slowly working my way through your catalog. All the best.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raph or Raph, or maybe you're Raphael Nadal, which would be so exciting, but also very exciting if that's not who you are. Yeah,
Right.
You're wonderful and perfect, no matter what.
Yeah.
I wonder when he's going to get to when they're going to get to this episode.
It's going to be a long time. If he's going slowly, you can only go so fast, I guess.
Oh no! Nobody tell him about Brayden.
Yeah, he'd have to. Yeah, if you're listening, bud, you gotta.
Sorry.
Well, thanks for the comment. Have fun. Hopefully, I hope you have fun.
I hope you're doing great, Raph or Raph. Everybody out there, Katie, of course. Okay, you got a pick. You got your top pick of the week, Henry.
Yeah, I do. So as I mentioned to Chloe a few days ago, I watched I Know This Much Is True, starring Mark Ruffalo, who just won the Emmy for it, actually.
I'm so happy
congrats
for
to him. It's a miniseries on HBO written and directed by Derek Cianfrance, who did Blue Valentine and The Place Beyond the Pines. The show, it's based off a novel, which I haven't read, but it follows a schizophrenic, or these two twin brothers, one of whom is schizophrenic. It shows his decline and the brother trying to support him in every way that he can, but also it hurting his own life and how much he's having to do, but then also follows the brother's story as well. And it's very much about...
That's relatable content.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
It's probably my favorite entertainment of the year. I'll say that.
Dang.
Now, that is to say, haven't seen a lot of movies. I guess like I said last year with some shows...
That's wonderful, though.
It is very typical Derek Cianfrance. It's super heavy all the time. It's not a feel good show, and since it's a miniseries, it's even longer than that. I've talked to people who have watched it and they said they appreciate it, but they could only make it 3 episodes. It was just making them too sad. As I've told Chloe, I have a late half brother who was schizophrenic, and he ended up passing away in his 40s, and he had a lot of issues with acting out in public, but then also after he got medication and all this stuff. And so it for me personally, there's a lot of connection there. I was too young to have seen most of that, but I still experienced it in one way or the other.
Of course.
So that element I really connected with. Mark Ruffalo. What's up?
You watched the whole thing?
I did. I watched it in about a day, which I would not recommend. I was
I was going to ask you.
I was super, super sad for 2 days after that.
Yeah. I think I'm going to watch it next time I have a cold.
Yeah.
That's the kind of show I watch when I have a cold.
Oh, yeah. It is so well done, though. Like Mark Ruffalo.
He's trustworthy.
He is. And
that's a big thing. Because
he does play both roles. There were times where I was trying to figure out who the other brother was, actor-wise.
Wow.
And I would have to snap back and be like, oh, right, that's Mark Ruffalo.
Wow.
Because they do it in the way that at times both of them are on screen together.
Mm-hmm.
The expressions and the personality and the posture is so different. It's amazing. Emmy was well-deserved.
Good. Hopefully more people watch it because of that. Because it's educational.
It's very worth it. It's very heavy, so you kind of got to be in the right mood for it. But it's worth a look.
If you can touch your thumb to your 4 other fingers quickly and repetitively, then you're probably not schizophrenic. Don't ask me why. My sister's a neurologist.
I trust her judgment.
But those things are connected.
Chloe, what about you?
Okay, Henry. My one thing for this week is going to be geared towards you.
Okay.
So hopefully you will watch it and enjoy it.
Okay.
I'm curious. To be honest, I started watching it because Ted from Schitt's Creek is in it, and that's my life.
Right.
Ted specifically, obviously. He also did an episode of Celebrity Drag Race, but that's not the recommendation for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Even though it's very
I'm sure
good.
it's great.
But there's a Canadian show called X Company. It's a World War II show. Oh, Henry!
Is this new or is this older?
It's older. It's 2015 to 2017.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It is. Now, the first episode is not bad. It's a hurdle emotionally. I mean, it's a show about World War II. It's about spies. The X Company. There was an X camp in I don't know, someplace in Canada. I can't remember anything. And it's all based on true stories. So there's a team of spies. And so the timeline and the missions and everything are all what happened.
Okay.
Which is neat. Like, that's very cool. And the more you watch, you'll be like, I cannot believe this happened. Oh my God. But of course, it's dramatized. The characters are fictitious, created. And it's just really great, very well done, very wow, is it captivating. Honest to goodness, my favorite TV character in any show ever. Story arc wise, whoa. Also, he's just a great actor. But there are a lot of great actors in it. But one in particular, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
So you have to watch it so that we can dish, because I don't want to spoil it for you. But oh my God, it's so good. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Wow,
typical,
is it good.
typical Hulu fashion.
Oh, you know that. And I don't, you know me. I'm not a warhead. I don't even like the candy, you know?
Right.
But this is so good. And again, the first episode's very sad. It's all sad, World War II and everything. Okay. But again, it's like a team of spies. So it's very action-y. There's the long storyline, of course, which is real life. And then there's real events that are real life. But each episode is like a little spy escapade adventure.
Okay.
Very good.
Cool. Okay, well, I appreciate the recommendation, Chloe. I would never have come across that.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
I think you will.
Okay.
I love that show.
Okay, cool. I guess that about does it this time around.
Do it.
Next week, Chloe, no obligation here. I was going to ask you if you were going to be watching Ryan Murphy's new show, Ratchet.
I'm scared. I love Ryan Murphy, and I wish I wasn't a scaredy cat, but I'm so scared. Yeah. I've never been able to watch American Horror. I've never gone through the first episode of American Horror Story. Like, oh my God. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Chloe, if you want, I could watch the pilot and just tell you what the vibe I'm getting. Maybe. Okay. A lot of choices for next week. That's one option, but, nothing set in stone here.
I hope you're all doing great out there. You're all wonderful. You're all amazing. Spend some time for yourself, Lucas Hedges. And Henry, you're great.
You're great too, Chloe.
Thank you.
It's always nice to see you. I wish we could hang out in person like we used to, but
would love to go to a movie, but
I know. With Tenet, this is the first Christopher Nolan movie that I haven't seen in theaters since I think The Dark Knight.
I'm pissed.
End of an era.
I'm mad. Even if they bring it back to theaters, I probably won't see it on principle.
I probably will, but
I know.
That's fair.
It's just ridiculous to do.
Yeah.
Big freaking deal.
Because it's not making any money in the U.S. Like, he's hurting himself.
Good.
That's what I'm saying.
On his
it's
own
like
petard. And England, it's up spiking all through Europe and everything because everybody's like, let's go see Tenet. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's pulling a real James Cameron over here. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting a little too close to James C., bud. A little too close. Don't go down that road. It's a dark path.
It's a dark path.
Soon you'll be making Avatar 5 and you'll never get it made.
Exactly.
It's always great being here with everybody.
In your little ears.
Yeah. Yeah, please. Yeah, and if you haven't yet, please rate, review the show, share it with your friends, all that jazz. Chloe, it's great to see you. Thank you for the time. We really hope you enjoyed the show.
Wow. A 4,000... Oh, that's so little. A 400,967th as much as we did. You got me scared with Ratchet. It threw me off everything, okay? Fair. And yes, I'm going to pronounce it Ratchet because that's my accent, even though I'm from Hillsborough. So thank you and good night, and I love you all. And bye, Henry.
See you later.